Twitch streamer Dr.K has had his medical license reprimanded due to a series of live streams with Byron Reckful Bernstein before his death. Following on from a complaint filed in February 2022, the Board of Registration in Medicine has reprimanded Dr. K's medical license due to his engagement in 6 live-stream conversations with Reckful. The board claimed the doctor and personality engaged in conduct that undermines the public confidence in the integrity of the medical profession. As a result, his medical license has been reprimanded. Crucially, reprimanded is vastly different from revoked. In this case, no further actions are being taken. Dr. K is freely able to continue his practice both offline and online and run his Healthy Gamer business. Hey Charles, we want to update the Healthy Gamer community on the board complaint filed against Dr. Kanogia in February of 2022. Far before this complaint was filed, we took self-corrective actions to address the most problematic aspects of guest interviews while still allowing for meaningful discussion around mental health. It continues to be an honor and a privilege to be able to do this work at scale and encourage thousands of people every day to take action towards better mental health. We're learning and growing too. Thank you for everything you have contributed towards making Healthy Gamer a force for good on the internet. Dr. Kanogia's license has been reprimanded. While this is a disciplinary action, it does not come with any fines, penalties, or limitations to Dr. Kanogia's ability to practice medicine, no suspension, probation, or other restrictions. It also does not alter Dr. Kanogia's involvement with Healthy Gamer. Upon asking, the board did not require the removal or alteration of any of the content, correspondence with previous guests, or anything specifically related to Healthy Gamer. Out of respect for Reckful, Dr. Kanogia has opted to keep things private and work with the board instead of engaging in public discussions. Though the initial complaint was more limited, Dr. Kanogia asked to expand the scope for all interviews and for his role during Reckful's acute phases. The board has found that Dr. Kanogia acted within standard referral guidelines, including referrals for outpatient care, higher levels of sick care, and guidance around the use of emergency services in private conversations with Reckful and his friends. The board has found that the interviews with Reckful constitute conduct that undermines the public confidence in the integrity of the medical profession. The nature of Healthy Gamer interviews have been contentious for a long time. The interviews with Reckful started in 2019. Before this complaint was filed in 2022, we had already taken steps to change how we did interviews. Over the past 5 years, we have formalized a process which includes scheduling interviews in advance to A. Avoid spur-of-the-moment comments. B. Allow guests to formulate what they want to talk about. C. Privately back out. Offering guests a boundary-setting call before the interview to specify off-limits topics. Sometimes at this step, one or both sides determine the interview is too sensitive and it is cancelled or postponed, always giving guests the right to have their interviews removed. This has been requested twice and we've of course complied both times. We've established a scientific advisory board that advise on policies, procedures for content, coaching, and other core activities. We understand and respect the board's decision, HTTPS, and thank them for their thorough and fair assessments over the course of over 2 years.
Destiny go through Dr. K's documents.
On July 2nd, 2020, Reckful died by suicide. Oof, that was on June 30th. Damn. Why do they call him Reckful instead of Byron in a legal document? It's just what they're known by. It's not. I don't think it matters that much. Conclusions of law. The respondent has engaged in conduct that undermines the public confidence and the integrity of the medical profession. See Levy v. Board of Registration in Medicine, 378 Massachusetts, 518. This is a court volume, Massachusetts. These are going to be state cases. Raymond v. Board of Registration in Medicine. Okay, so these are 2 Massachusetts court cases from 79 and 82. Sanction and order. The respondent's license is hereby reprimanded. The sanction is imposed for each violation of law listed in the conclusion section and not a combination of any or all of them.
He also has to notify every medical employer, hospital and state license board that he has a relationship with. He has to send them the ruling and let them know he was reprimanded. It's a massive walk of shame. Not really. The order will state the underlying facts, resulting in the reprimand. Dr. K already said that upon asking, the board did not require the removal or alteration of any of the content, correspondence with previous guests, or anything specifically related to Healthy Gamer. He also said the board found that he acted within standard referral guidelines, including referrals for outpatient care, higher levels of sick care, and guidance around the use of emergency services in private conversations with Reckful and his friends. The sole reason for the reprimand stems from his direct interviews with Reckful, which the board says constitutes conduct that undermines the public confidence in the integrity of the medical profession. They've already taken the steps necessary to revamp their interview process to avoid this issue in the future, and they established a scientific advisory board that advise on policies, procedures for content, coaching, and other core activities. He'll be fine.